The following program contains coarse language and mature themes. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey y'all, so if you haven't heard the news already, internet comedian and YouTuber, that's a funny phrase all on its own, but internet comedian and YouTuber Count Dankula has been found guilty of a hate crime today, and he will be sentenced, possibly to prison later today. If it hasn't already happened, I'm not quite sure what time it is there, and I really haven't followed up. But if any of you don't know the story, here it is. YouTuber Count Dankula decided one day to teach his dog to do the Nazi salute in response to him saying, "Gas the Jews." And he did a fairly long video about the process. He showed how he got the dog to do it. You know, getting to where he would just get the dog really excited whenever he said "gas the Jews." Until eventually he would just be sitting on the couch beside the dog and he'd say, "Gas the Jews." His dog would wake up and look at him, because his dog knows that excitement is coming when he says "gas the Jews." And then he taught his dog to do the Nazi salute when he said that. He created essentially a Pavlovian response. Now, I want people to be able to take me out of context, and so I'm going to push back real quick and I'm going to say, "Gas the Jews." And I'm going to come close and I'm going to say, "Gas the Jews." Okay, that's for any assholes out there who want to take me out of context. In the meantime, we live in the best country on the planet, here in the United States. And what has made it the best country is, first of all, capitalism, of course. Second, the fact that we have the First Amendment, the freedom of speech. It is our right. And it isn't that that right was given to us by the Founding Fathers. It is that they believe that those rights are given to us the moment we are born. And that the Bill of Rights exists to ensure that those rights that are natural cannot be taken away. That is what the Bill of Rights exists for. That's why the Second Amendment exists. Not so that we can have rifles to go hunting. And believe me, that's something I'll get on in another video. I've gotten on it in other videos already. In the meantime, the Second Amendment exists so that we can defend ourselves with the exact amount of ferocity with which we are attacked. Meaning that talk about assault rifles is meaningless when really the Second Amendment says we should have, Apache helicopters and Tomahawk missiles and Abrams tanks to equal the U.S. Army, because we are supposed to be able to defend ourselves equally from a tyrannical government. That said, they don't have rights like this in the UK. Instead, in the UK, you simply have to depend on the government to make a sound and wise decision. And today, with Count Dankula being found guilty of a hate crime simply because he made a funny video with his dog, it has been proven and made abundantly clear that the UK and the government of the UK cannot make a sound decision, because they are all triggered, spoiled, middle-class children. I would say high class, but they're really not classy. They're the most garbage people. I'm looking forward to people talking more and more about the possibility of the US invading the UK and making it our 51st state, because I would love that. I would love for people in the UK to finally get to experience the freedoms we have. While we're at it, why don't we go ahead and take Canada too? Bill C-16 has ensured that the encroachment upon any sort of natural rights that might have existed up there is well underway. Beyond that, it's possible that Count Dankula, again, for saying a joke, will get actual jail time. Can you imagine that? You go into jail and they say, "What are you in for?" And you, being Count Dankula, have to say, "I hurt somebody's feelings." Imagine going to jail for hurting somebody's feelings. Does that mean I have people in the UK right now frothing at the mouth waiting for me to come over there one day just so they can arrest me because I said Allah is a gay god in one of my previous videos? And he is. He's super duper gay. He puts Jesus to shame with his absolute monstrous gayness. Oh my goodness, this is super. I love having this 8-year-old wife named Aisha because that means she's a kid and I can't bang her. So I can go along and try and bang a bunch of dudes and goats because I'm Allah. There, was that triggering enough? I hope so. You know what I love about talking off the cuff is that I just say whatever the hell comes into my dumb head. Like that Allah thing. It was super duper. People, if you like freedom, don't let people take away our rights. Don't let Sadiq Khan show up at South by Southwest last week in Texas and try to erode our First Amendment right. And certainly don't let David Hogg and his Hillary minions essentially try to erode our Second Amendment rights, because if one of those disappears, both are going to disappear. And any other rights that you believe in are going to disappear along with them. The people of America, of this beautiful, perfect country, need to fight back. Need to know what your exact rights are. And you need to know that people are trying to divide us right now. This video is going a little long. I'd like to cut it short soon, but I want to say this. Do you notice what's happening? They're trying to get certain groups of people on the left. LGBT, black, Spanish, illegals. They're trying to get all these people on the train, and they're trying to leave white people on the right, because the right is going to fight for your rights. The right is going to fight for your ability for free speech and to have and keep arms. The right is going to fight for that. And right now, it's getting to the point where if you even say that you're for free speech, people will actually come out and call you a Nazi just because you said you are for free speech. That's how bad it's getting. And if any of you don't believe it, all you need to do is go on Twitter, make it even the tiniest little bit of name for yourself, and then say that you believe in free speech. And see how many people come and try and shout you down and castigate you as though you are part of some Third Reich, when really, you're just trying to prevent it. Nazis don't belong. Racists don't belong. And the people who are trying to turn normal, everyday people into those two things also don't belong. I think I've said my piece for today. I hope that Count Dankula is set free. I hope that he doesn't go to jail, because it's going to set a huge precedent, and a lot of people are going to be in danger if he goes to jail. People, I encourage you to fight. I encourage you to pass along the hashtag that I've seen going around, hashtag Free Dankula. Be part of the movement. Don't be part of the suppressors, the oppressors. Bye.